Hi again guys. After uploading my tutorial yesterday for the camouflage 3x3x2 cube, it occurred to me that I hadn't gone into enough detail and explained very well exactly how it's a bandaged 4x4x4 cube. So this is my attempt to rectify that. What I've done is I've bandaged my standard Shengxiao 4x4 here in exactly the same way as this camouflage cube operates. Now, one thing I did neglect to say was it's actually a bandaged extended 4x4x4. So you can tell that by the way pieces overhang when you make certain moves. Now, if this was a standard 4x4x4, everything under my fingers right now would not be there. If you can imagine, you could take a slice off the puzzle underneath where my fingers are right now, then the puzzle would still operate in exactly the same way as it does now, but it wouldn't shapeshift. So essentially what I've done is I've bandaged this 4x4 in exactly the same way, and if I put the puzzles next to each other and do what I just did with my fingers again, you can see that they now look essentially the same. So when I said in my tutorial that my red and green pieces are individual 2x2x2 blocks, you can see that's how I bandaged this puzzle here. So this corner and the corresponding piece on the bottom layer is a 2x2x2 block that can't be separated, and that's what this is equivalent to on the camouflage cube. You've then got the pieces that I said you needed two pieces to make a 2x2 block, which if you look at the camouflage cube as if it was sliced off, you can see that this piece here, you've got two 2x1 pieces on the top face, which would go together to make a 2x2 block if you put them together. And so again, you've got that again on this 4x4, and the same applies to this corner. And then when I said there was blocks that had four pieces to go together, if you imagine this top corner here, you can see beneath my fingers that once these extraneous extensions are covered up, you've got four individual pieces left over to make a 2x2 square there. And again, that's what you've got on this 4x4 here. And on the yellow face, everything is an exact replica of that, so it works exactly the same way on that face as well. So when you're solving this, what you're doing is you're building up these 2x2 blocks together to reduce the entire puzzle to being solved exactly the same way as you'd solve a 2x2x2 Rubik cube. So you've got two blocks that are made up of that are bandaged 2x2x2 pieces. You've then got two on each layer, so four in total of the blocks that require two pieces to make up the 2x2x2 blocks. And you've also got one on each layer of the blocks that require four pieces to make up the 2x2x2 block. So when I said in my tutorial that you needed to keep the 2x2x2 blocks, or the individual 2x2x2 blocks, on the bottom of the puzzle out of the way to enable you to twist other parts of the puzzle, this might show you exactly what I mean by that. Now at the moment I can turn this left face freely without any problem whatsoever, and I can do exactly the same on the camouflage cube. Now if I move one of these 2x2x2 blocks up and right, so it's now on the left hand side of the puzzle, I can no longer turn this left face. And if I do the same on this camouflage cube, making sure I've got it the right way round, I turn it up and left, and now this left face turn is blocked again in exactly the same way as it is on the 4x4 puzzle. Whereas when it's out of the way, it can turn freely. Now remember, this is the bit that would be sliced off, so this makes up a 2x2 block here, exactly the same as this one here. So that's why you have to keep those out of the way. And so yeah, you always keep those on the bottom edge, and that allows you to, if I do the rotation move of up, up, down, down, up, up, down, down to rotate that piece, and then rotate this piece the same way, up, up, down, down, up, up, down, down, that gives us a movable slice on the top of the puzzle, which is what I was doing when I was scrambling and solving it, in much the same way as I did on the camouflage cube. So let's do the same again. We'll put the individual 2x2x2 blocks on the bottom, as I had done before, and now I need to rotate these 2 blocks as I've just done on the 4x4. So we do up, up, down, down, up, up, down, down. I've done that the wrong way round, so we'll just perform it one more time. Up, up, down, down, up, up, down, down. I still can't rotate this top layer yet, so I need to rotate this piece as well. So up, up, down, down, up, up, down, down. And now I can actually rotate this top piece, because I've got all the slices between the layers in the same positions, exactly the same way as I did on my bandage 4x4 here. And so hopefully that makes things a little bit clearer exactly what I meant by that. I'm desperately hoping that makes things a little bit easier to understand. If you've got any questions or queries about what I've been saying about that, then please let me know. I hope that helps with your solving process. Take care now. Bye.